Long before roads or rails, before signals filled the sky, there was Rokel, the river that connected us all. This basket bought food, paid school fees, it raised children, and carried dreams. It held the economy in palm and straw. It brings power to our homes, food to our markets, and unity to our journey. This is the rhythm of Sierra Leone, from hand to hand, from shore to shore. But now that rhythm has evolved. Now the basket carries more. RCB SIM Cooper, for sending money from any phone. RCB Prepaid, for anyone, no account needed. RCB Cooper Card, your local power. RCB Visa, global reach in your wallet. Just like the river, your money can move freely across towns, borders, and time. From the village to the vault, the banker sees it all. One transaction, one river, move seamlessly. This is more than banking. This is Rokel, Commercial Bank, Bank of Choice.
Show right here on Radio 97.1 FM, and today is Thursday. And for this whole month, we have been talking about social justice. And I can meet people and tell and say, I want you to be on the show because I know say you versatile in this topic. And the theme for the month now, social justice. They can say, I'm not connected to Kotumo. But in our whole daily lives, in with daily dealings, most of the time we come in contact with things where we should have a voice or for voice out something, and that's where social justice comes in. And I make we take on the theme of this month, and this whole month we don't talk about education, we don't talk about gender, everything where we go able point out for say there is inequality, imbalance, and something is happening, and we can fix it if we come together and work together. But today we get to talk about something very, very different, and you will love it. You will love them. But before we get into that, we can get the verse for the day and the quotes for the day. And the verse for the day they come up from Matthew 6:11. It say, "Give us this day our daily bread." Daily bread. And we are praying to God And remember where God feed the children of Israel, where been in the wilderness with manna. So we are praying also that God give we daily bread. And some people then go say daily gari, some people then go say, they, it varies. So, but something that we can put in our stomach, that's what we need, and that's what we're praying for. But in as much as we pray for, and what can we do about it? We they get there, we are getting there. And we get from Frederick Douglass, they say, where justice is denied, where poverty is enforced, neither persons nor property will be safe. Where justice is denied, where poverty is enforced, neither persons nor property will be saved. And today, waiting our topic, we're topic now food injustice. It's crucial. It's very important to our daily lives. And imagine a world where everybody's suffering from hunger. We say waiting will happen. Corruption, a lot of corruption will happen because Oman gets in daily bread. Stealing will happen because Oman gets by and getting daily bread. So that's why we have to actually emphasize on the need and the right of food. So I get a very important guest there today, and I go and make himself introduce himself, then make again your idea. So, but I want to introduce yourself first, and we'll get into the topic. So,
Good,
tell
mo-
Fambule.
good morning, family.
Mm-hmm.
Good morning, Radio 5Y. It's a pleasure to be here again. Your name now boy is back, and me now the upcoming Guinness World Record at MT.
Me, I they say, soon to be
Yeah,
Guinness World Record holder for salon.
yeah,
Who break the who break the country type, because like I say stereotype, it's not country type.
yeah, exactly. So,
Nigeria don't get, what's happening with us.
exactly,
We self don't get, but we want Adam, we want to be piling the records.
exactly. At least for make Sierra Leone, people are gonna feel ease anywhere that they are around the world. So in
Yeah.
Sierra Leone, we are doing great, just as the Nigerians are doing.
Yeah, true. And we do celebrate Nigerians all the time.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
they put on our status, we they
yeah,
share for me people and know say something is happening.
yeah.
But when it's ours, we'll get there. But more go into the topic for today. And we they talk about food injustice and the right to food, human right to food. We see it as a right
Mm-hmm.
and not to a privilege, not to feel for be entitled to food, and not to a means of survival. It's more than a means of survival, because some people eat just for survive. At this point, let me some man I get first now office way na gari mornings internet. Gary money, sir. So you see that that's a means of survival, but then it should not be like that. It will be, we have the ground, we ground and fertile, we have manpower, because when it comes to agriculture, we get a lot of youth people, young people, we go able till this ground for make we able feed the country itself, more able feed itself. So I'll make you tell me how important you think, because people take it like it's nothing, but how important it is for food, for everybody to have access to food.
See, first, like you say, when anybody, any Sierra Leone travel out of Sierra Leone and come back, now 1 month, 2 months you spend out of Sierra Leone, you're gonna say Sierra Leone is blessed.
Mm-hmm.
We're blessed in everything. God gave it abundantly. The rains, you look at the rains.
Mm-hmm.
You look at the ground of itself.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So satisfied the way they go. You know the need for plants. If they see back of your backyard.
Yeah, particularly if they
they
go.
for
Yes.
themselves.
Mm-hmm.
You look like say it's a miracle, but it's a blessing.
Mm-hmm.
Our country is blessed so much. Food not for be like a privilege for anybody.
Mm-mm.
It's a basic thing for everybody.
True.
Without food, if you move. As the saying goes, empty bag in it now. So then imagine now you go sleep hungry. We are say yes, you're able to cultivate something for making get food. Um well, I go leave a part where I will come later.
Yeah.
So like everybody forget the access to food,
Mm-hmm.
whether be little or much. But
Yeah.
we person go sleep with empty stomach,
Stomach. Yeah.
it's so attending. Not only that, but make we also be friendly for give out food to people. There are people with the waste food. I can tell you for that.
Mm.
And that not really nice. No need for make you your neighbor, your friend, colleague put her on. You see her
Mm-hmm.
in WhatsApp status, I'm hungry, this, that. Sometimes surprise people. Hey, I know say things not too okay for you and your family if you have this.
Mm-hmm.
At least they bring love and unity as well. Because the man gonna say this in care for me, this in the watch me back, even though in the listen to me story. There are stories where when a silent story they really need to be addressed. Like for instance, I'm working but yet they not pay me it. Sometimes you see I dey put some stove na my kitchen, smoke dey come out, but smoke dey come out for this while. They get for realize, oh, this man has something they go on. Make account to rescue. At least that's really nice.
Yeah,
You know,
it's
they're
true.
really, really nice.
And that's when you talk about people wasting food. Me now one person way I can tell me paddy I say like I cook bad say I dey eat me food today because throwing it outside or argue person. But sometimes I not go argue person with I know they are not like. So but a lot of people prefer to eat food for
Yeah.
dog or animals than giving it
It
to
sounds like a provoking.
yeah, it is.
So like if you like for us say we can in a compound where we will get clash together everything. Ah, before I go get na give dog. You know it's I mean that
Yes,
slogan.
this, yeah, yeah.
No, not get too much hate for somebody. Say to the extent you see how you wish for making it in deathbed.
Yeah.
Because when somebody not in a deathbed in
Of course.
you need even listen, they go wild. That they cow temptation for making go thief.
Thief.
For making do bad stuff. So at least give out, forget about the damage will not will be done cost.
Yes.
When you save a life, you don't save a whole nation life. So that's I believe.
Boise Park. Anyways, thank you so much. We'll get right into the topic, but one thing we want to emphasize on that we not the listening radio, so you can call on 088971971. Share your thoughts. How you feel like we can go past 2 days so we they eat some 1 time per day, and some people even choose that 1 time. So it's either you eat in the morning or in the evening. So you choose your battle. If you eat that morning, you be at it the next morning, or you eat that net at least in the morning, you still get something that you
You
better.
know, it's like you say, Sierra Leoneans, we are very strong.
Very.
Make us say so. For anybody with a Sierra Leone, you survive all anything that you for survive any part of the world. Imagine some man that wake up in the morning hours, they eat stay till 4.
Yeah.
Some man that once in a while, you need for eat beef. Chicken or occasional.
I feel like that's majority of Sierra Leoneans.
Yeah.
Not just half of Salone people that they really eat beef.
You
Some
gonna-
na Christmas.
Why you tell us now occasional business? I know. Then most of what they eat occasional and stuff they only can go gift.
Why you pull all these secrets out there? Why they talk all thing? Why they talk all thing? But it's true.
It's really
You know able to buy beef for you for on your own. There you go, poor guy goes gift.
FYP.
Anyways, we open the phone lines on 088971971, and the concept is food is more than a need for survival. It is dignity. It is justice and a right recognized by international law, remember. Yet millions go to bed hungry daily, not because food is unavailable, but because of inequality, corruption, poor governance, and lack of fair distribution system. And this one make cook out food injustice, not because somebody want to talk about food, but how inequality don't come in play when it comes to food and distribution, when it comes to the amount or price cost or the cost of price for food, and where boys they talk about meat and how affordable it should be, or the fact that we can't people eat it because you cannot afford it. Bonga fish, most people end they eat now their oyster because that's what they can afford. I mean, now you fry and fine, put inside soup, you granite soup, you are good to go. That's what people can afford. But everything, pepper, things that we are growing here, that's the hard and sad part of everything. Things that they grow here. If you compare with rice, salon rice, and the rest of the import, they know say salon rice more expensive than the rest of the import. So you one person, you go ask for raw rice, how do they call them country rice, the cup. It's like 6 leon, and you ask for pusawares 5 leon. You go prefer buy the pusawares where either they swell safe, when you cook at the swell say. In fact, some people they soak her first before you cook her now. So we see how inequality comes in play, and we are talking about justice. Let's just get into certain policies that has been passed, which Salon also don't declare as something that we are part of. When it comes to Universal Declaration of Human Rights, Article 25, it affirms a right to adequate living standards. When you talk about adequate living standards, food can force. They talk about affordable housing. They'll begin going to clothing and the rest, but food is very paramount. And when it comes to the International Covenant on Economic, Social and Cultural Rights, Article 11, it recognizes the right to adequate food and freedom from hunger. We are getting there. So when you think about, imagine freedom, imagine people all over the world come together and think, say, we should pass a policy where all other countries go sign, where they will be signatory to. And one of those policies recognizes the right to adequate food and freedom from hunger. And because, as we have said, the impact of hunger goes beyond person just they feel hungry na in belle. It's about what they will result to do when they don't push to their very limit, things they will resort to do. And you don't see people and they broke oaths just because they want to feed their family. You don't see people of high standard and caliber in a society just because maybe they lost their jobs and they had nowhere to go. You see the result to armed robbery.
Yeah.
Because we watch the people where they, I think the people where they catch from Bo where they go kill their father or so.
Yeah.
If you watch and picture them, you see that these people, they look like responsible people in our society.
But yet again,
What results to that?
it's so hard.
And sometimes I ask, like, what really happened? How did life turn? What make them people and decide to say, this is the only way we can survive? And we see there and the equipment and stuff, the thing that way they use for go, they see this and now they're not professional. It's
Exactly.
is it then cutlass enough? Yeah, I think you want to add something.
Yeah. What I would say is to make food be adequate for everybody. You know, it's a social responsibility
Yeah, it is.
for everyone. So like let's go to the market. Yeah. When you go buy some stuff in the market, you just see pepper. You can't be how they put them. They imagine I'm a worker. Then I give
Yeah.
me woman something like 500,000. I say, okay, go buy for this stuff. Then woman say, I just need to do nothing, this, that, blah, blah, blah. Then what you expect me, the pressure they on me. One, I get family. The woman say I get family, get for look at, baby, sister picking it for camp holiday and all that. Then you go to the market for go buy stuff. Then you go see how the market is. The human, you don't understand. You just go get on go, but the woman is right. You understand? Because na in, let me say, na in at the boss, na the
Yeah.
kitchen. So like na in know what they happen, what they go on. So the now they force alone don't count pressure to the man. You know, like we are in, all the time, no money complain about sales, this, that. Okay, you get some man we get none. Me they go buy for myself. They won't go now. They go shop and pan back.
Yeah, president.
Yeah, waiting blanking woman. For when woman at least
The manager.
then you go say no. Then they go shop and pan. You know, it's a buy nothing.
You know, it's a bit talk price.
Yeah, you know, something quite nothing. So food is one thing wherein if the world come together, as you mentioned when you be the way that and sign that, it's gonna be like we are living in one home.
Yeah.
So you know, when sometimes I can see people you know, some are not to embody Nandi, but when hungry they strike. When hungry don't
Like me so. Not so
you
people.
don't you don't cut down anyone Nandi. But you get some man really not to embody Nandi. You know, talking about this country rest, you know, some sick the way they meet people
Yeah.
then doctor prescribes say no need for it now English food and
Yeah,
use
it's
that
true.
for the country rest. So imagine that in the or fasting.
Expensive. Yeah.
So I expect a positive for survive.
Yeah.
Then I expect the home back for survive. Not all about for cater for the man in your health one, but imagine get other family members. Survive. So this don't really the show says we with the plants we own food now instead of where food they come in, at least a big there man the big people out there. Look the cut we cut according to his size.
That's okay. Talk agree according to the country size.
Yeah.
Because
I don't go put country there as a quotes.
somebody's afraid. But we'll talk. We'll talk. Anyways, the phone lines are open on 088-971-971. I'm not gonna call and tell why we don't think they would go now. Why expensive passing they would import? Because now that they say where you say your bastard, they say not giving the flour. What happen to your bastard? What happen to your bastard?
Yeah, what's your case funny enough is that when palm oil like you go eating because not eating and
Yeah, family
then you
was
get
well.
the shinka one there where they put water.
Water.
Color in ebo.
And that's affecting our health. Remember, I see people and they grab no more die. Sometimes it's what we sell outside. Wait till they sell to people and they go put you put the first in the tower, they buy the cup rest, then you cut the cup
In the
back.
cup, then you put it, yeah,
Yeah.
basisa. So like I expect, when they say cholera, it's not about place dirty.
Yeah, it's true.
Now all that stuff,
It's
you know,
true.
cola, this, that, mix. Even though we can do on the process, not somebody don't put inside the rubber, we can do on the process. Because I say no, we know they.
Yeah.
You see, if you see outside they make per mind, you don't go one for it.
The master.
Pam, 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 boom, they put this. So like all things the one thing the government get for take a huge responsibility on
Yeah,
that.
it's true.
Especially like palm oil because people need to go without palm oil for a
Yeah,
day.
it's true.
So like they get for survey anybody where they make at least there should be like a an article or so or a law that anybody where they produce palm wine for get a license.
Yeah, it's true.
So like they go no see for tickets for tickets palm wine they go for tickets all serious.
Yeah.
Because imagine when the exporter with all seriousness because you know say
Yeah.
it was huge revenue
Yeah,
to them.
yeah,
But
yeah.
when our own base story,
Anything they give
all
we
left
take.
one case to God.
I no one ever with the society make am by God in power. By God in power.
No, at least it's good. At least for yourself, you go put in your article your experience. Now,
Yeah,
you know,
it's true.
that's all the more matters.
It's true. I want to make we talk about what really is the problem because now we don't talk about Salon. We the people in us now we have one problem, but let's talk about is it because we have poor structure in place and so there is no supervision when it comes to food, when it comes to distribution? Because if we talk about petete, imagine banana we not so the water they just they blues up for itself and now we consider banana na 5, 10,000, 10 million. Sometimes then are the one day we not better. We're soft. The one that was yes, the one that was strong is 20,000 years for 5. So is it about poor structure or poor system when it comes to distribution, or is it that everybody just there on their own? Like there is no supervision when it comes to food in this country, and is there someone or a ministry or something in place for check food and how viable it is for consumption, because it goes beyond just buying, as I've said. Some people they get the money, but what about the hygiene behind it? The way they talk about, but Sunday. What about price control? What about as you say, license? Who is distributing this? Who are the main vendor for this? What about like transportation means how well would already for put we own product them out there when it comes to exporting them, because now I think people export them individually, but as a country how far have we gone when it comes to make sure say food available for every citizen? Because now we have lands, we get villages, we get vast lands, agriculture is going on. But would they see people and would they do conferences? We don't hear conferences. We don't hear say the government they do something, yeah. But are we really seeing the results when it comes to availability, when it comes to affordability? So what is really the problem? I think that's what we want to talk about. And we want people to call 088-97197 and tell us what is happening and why is nothing going forward? Why are we still stagnant?
Okay. Now, firstly, poor system. Then, if I can recall back then in JSS when we do RME, we are in Joseph the Dreamer. You know, when Pharaoh get this dream, say then Joseph can interpret the dream. Say there will be 7 years of farming, 7 years of productivity. So waiting the wise king do. Decided to make we do a large farm. For recover the 7 years of farming. So imagine that we not get like farming business now at all. So there's a poor system in place. Everybody they gap one money become agriculturist. Everybody they gap one money. Say you don't get 2 acre land, it needs that, blah blah blah. First of all, agriculture is something should be studied. You need to just go into them. You get forget a license. I say you get a license as an agriculturist. No way to you try for do. No way to you try for plants. You need to go plant one plant because it's the game money. Pepper. Boom, you say go put some pepper. At least try forget a case study. Generally, if not like a community, but the country as a whole, where you get now, you didn't know what the best result you could get out of it. When people and these agriculturist people and like key employ, you know, some are the causer. Why make I say so? Some man when he gets angry, the work tools first when they use the damager. You see that damager you go seller. Simple. Then it begin call the owner now say if now government property, this you don't put
For
this
your
that,
place,
and buy them
yeah.
very expensive for your place.
Yes.
They're very, very expensive. Now, God thank we get good road network.
Yeah.
That's not one thing because
Accessible.
we
Yeah.
say, say like agriculture, for any agriculture, now good road network. If road network not, it's very
It's
difficult.
difficult. It is.
It's very, very difficult. So me at the big people out there, whether agriculture is whether they're into farming. Farming now one thing now a backbone of any country development.
It is.
We can't live without farmers.
Yeah, it's true.
Worldwide, most people are farmers. And farming get money. But how you forget this money? You get for be truthful to yourself, and you get for be honest to the people. You need just going to animal for make you become rich.
Which is the main goal.
Yeah,
Nine people
the
they
main
go.
goal.
9 people they go inside
It's the
for
main-
reach,
it's the
not to
main
for
goal.
feed. Yeah.
Forget that empathy. I dey follow John DeMello and kind of, a politician was a
Actor. Yeah.
He's doing well.
It is.
He's doing. I'm
If you
really.
see in Ginger Farm.
I'm really, really impressed. When students them from one university they get holiday, he hire bosses them for take them for care they go to the different homes them. Like a politician who does that. Sierra Leone, let's say okay, we can get holiday now, especially university students them. Like some man you go McKinney, 2 and 4, like say, why do not they at least? The man get in slogan say, "Are they for you?" And indeed for the people. What are they for we right now?
God.
Okay, now God.
We get going. Anyways, remember the phone lines are open on 088-971-971. And I think the first point you made was poor system.
Poor system.
And you talk also something very student. Salomon, I feel like when it comes to certain things, why certain things and go fast. I feel like the system not trust to the people.
They also not
We
trust
back
the
not-
system.
It's vice versa because imagine somebody where they don't employ for at least take care of the family. You already get X factor when it comes to agriculture. Then give you tools, you
go
sell
chop, you go chop.
you for me add for you money.
Yes.
Yeah, imagine these things and the system go say they won't not buy expensive tools, but buy it in the way Chinese. So which means you they work 2 times for make you get the end result. And if we keep going back and forth, as I said, the one thing we'll for work on first as Sierra Leoneans now we safe. Can we trust ourselves? Can we make ourselves trustworthy?
Yeah.
They go make you supervisor for a whole farm. Where they give money for go pay the people. You take 50%, you give the people 50%. Say it's not village are not sabi money.
Yeah, because they are put here.
Yes, they not sabi money. And then people you go say not sabi money, they know what's happening. And then back where they make the produce, then back take 50%, then give una 50%. This is why we are going nowhere. Because people want to eat more than they can chew.
Exactly.
Outside then give you, they don't pay you, and you still feel like you for eat for other person you
Like
own.
say you're entitled to wait in the work for like pauper like this, I need for get some. Any career, I need for just like we okay see people like they go per occasion for go help for cook. So man they can go in bowl. They will go in bowl, input they want it back by
the program. Yes.
They wait until left. So imagine.
This it keeps going around. And I remember say I worked for one ministry at one time for do a survey. Can you imagine that when them pay we somebody was at the gate for collect a young court, somebody that didn't employ me, somebody way I not sabi, and they will say, they don't pay you now, you back give me. So this is happening everywhere. This is happening everywhere. Like when they do people a favor after they don't do a job for ministries. And it's not even outside, not even individual or private organizations or NGOs. This is right in the governance, in the system. System all for trust. That's why I said we are not trusting the system. The system needs trust to. So how can we go forward? How can we move past this? Especially when it comes to agriculture. A lot of students are going to agriculture now. Jala. After that, what are they doing? Waiting at the cater for them. They have the expertise, they have the knowledge. Because sometimes they give a whole farm for cater for, they plant things, that's the examination. Which is very good. The lecturers are doing their job, they are trying. But after that, what's happening? Then people need pursue farm work against it. They feel like farm work na
course.
Well, that and something not for literate, now for illiterate people, but it's more than that. And if, as you say, agriculture is a backbone of a country where we don't abandon
Big time.
totally. When I see these conferences, I'm so hopeful. Where I can see videos of the thing that we don't produce, I'm so hopeful. But do I see them anywhere? Do I see them in stores? Do I see them in the market? I don't. So who said that they go? Homes? And people that hosted, which I don't have an answer to. But can we please?
I got a friend of mine, we a Ghanaian. Her name is Grace. As you mentioned about conferences, we supposed to go France together
Okay.
for a conference, but like could we get a WhatsApp group? So like everybody introducing himself, now the group so I introduce myself as a Sierra Leonean and likewise himself as a Ghanaian. At least we are like 15 we're not Ghanaians, sorry, Africans.
Okay.
So like in send me a private message, we start for talk. That woman is a nurse. That woman is a perfume and he gets agriculture.
Wow.
She's a mother of two.
Wow.
She's at least 25, 27 range. So I was so impressed when he sent me a video of in
What did
farm.
they do?
When
Yeah.
I said, wow, a mother of two.
Mm.
And picking are not too big, they're small, these that. So like I asked her, like, how you do for balance all this? Then it's in consistency and also love what you do.
Yeah, be passionate about
So imagine we God is the wicked guy from agriculture.
it.
What are they going to do after?
That's what I'm asking.
This is a question I'm asking. What are you going to do? Are you going to sit back, all back, the gorgeous in your heart, say, no,
System, job not day,
job
system not day. What's
this, that.
happening?
You get backyard. If not for dig day. If now one plant self get not passionate. Look, there was a boy where don't make a soap where they cure. I think is it? I don't know. One. I don't know if not AIDS or waiting whatever. Yeah. Of recent then it don't go na Times newspaper.
Wow.
As let me say they get one get quarter too. So
Oh,
sometimes
yeah, where the guy with they make coal?
yeah.
Yes, na salon. Yeah.
Sometimes let be creative enough. Sit 2 a.m. in the morning, wake up, like think what you need for do, put time pen and waiting, go out there implementer. You know, government yes, we can say government need for police job give out job this that, but at least you say you create a job.
Job for other people.
Your ideas don't make your ideas slip off your head. Because the more like you say I get this, they get brag, but you need to put that into action. You know, when you say you are a musician, at least now you could get TikTok now. You know, get all the app is sing and see yourself. This, oh, I can do this. Let me going for this. At least it help yourself.
Yeah, it's true.
So agriculture, please, I beg. We need for refrain everything back and all agriculture seriously because really I'm starving.
Oh, what is it now? Anyways, that was a good one. Can we please call on 088971971? I know say maybe some man angry right now. You know, angry. This, some angry, you know, if we're awake because we wake the hunger, so you prefer go to sleep and drink water.
You know, say 95 Sierra Leoneans of we depend on rice, right?
Yeah, we do.
Okay, let me give you a funny tweak. I will get some of my friends and when I white friends go na DJ Bonta. So it was like a send off party. One of them for go back Germany. So then they order pam and they call it pizza is that.
Yeah.
So like you know say countryman like me, I know use for old folks. I was so like they pack talk about me this that. So I not be now slice it with me. I eat that moment they are full. But when I reach now, I rest one by one. So you don't see the joke.
Yeah.
So we truly depend on this rice stuff. And some countries in our millets then depend on some countries that in other stuff. So at least if we know say Sierra Leone we depend on rice,
Let's fix
the
it.
people there. And then the only big government too. Because government is there to at least you know go for do everything. But we say something at the government.
Yes,
So me are the big individual farmers, them, the one that we get farm, the one that we are there about to get farm. At least so with the plant enough rice, they will be at a low rate.
Yeah.
But again, you go get some man, you go tell you say, hey, me, you had to go buy me produce for candies and so I did that.
That's why I said they should go through the system.
So
because the system ain't for fix all them thing and
the system in now.
No, but it's true, yeah. That's I feel like what happened, as I said, there were conferences, was for the government to handle agriculture.
Yeah.
holistically, apart from individual we get farm and all, but at least then we'll get the main production house.
Yeah.
So if government don't put price, so you go sell your own, what's government in own price they so we
Yeah.
they go for
Yeah.
now so demand and supply day.
Yeah.
The lower the price, the higher the
I
demand.
got the
So
demand.
so you see what happened. But now if government in your production not too much, these other people they produce, of course we go for them.
Yeah.
And some people go say, I pay people them, I packager, I pay transportation. All that need is me cost. The farm, you get for pay for the farm. All I need is the cost. And we now, and imagine how much are selling at the end.
How much?
So like the inside like quick communal college, the first job we they get. What if you say the posting go on in first work?
Let me say I can roughly say maybe 1.5.
Yeah.
1,500,000.
Then imagine transportation, imagine feeding. Then the person go to think say, we don't come up college and they can't married like some man. Like some people here around.
Oh my God.
But mostly 2,000. You have transportation, you have clothing, you have to take care of yourself. There are emergencies that happen. And now food, which should be a necessity, which should be a basic need that can be afforded easily, it's now difficult. Now people are like we, sometimes I tell people, but maybe 100% of you will disagree. It's fine. But I have tested it and it has been proven. Where you buy cookie, it's way cheaper than cooking. Way cheaper.
What's economical for you?
Thank you. Imagine for me, sometimes I spend 45 million for than the, but if I want buy food, if I want cook now, yes, 5 million. No, you buy 2 cup, go 10 million.
Probably you go buy make and you go
Maybe you go get
quarters visitor.
yeah, quarters visitor. But that mean 45 quarters visitor. Can you get quarter? Or man, they get quarter is settled. But you got to buy pamine. You got to buy seasonings when Maggi included. You got to buy pepper. You got to buy yabas. Yabas kind of 5 million. So we don't even
Only
pass.
about the charcoal side.
I don't left charcoal. I don't left even fish, even all the nutrients. I don't left for out too. Whilst me 45, they get beef. They put for me beef. They give me enough for it, so I eat twice. So I'm just saying you can contact me for my sport. But you can contact me for my sport. But we have made it so difficult that people prefer, living on other means. And the boys, I'm not talking about the result of hunger. You mentioned it earlier, but what will this drive people to do? Because now I've spoken about salary being meager, very little. People can't afford their basic needs. And I was saying first when they talk about it, and they say because the big one they own. Yes, so when they talk about it, because if you put house rent or you work for house rent and transport. But let's talk about how the result of these issues. Because if we are talking about the fact that Salon, we are corrupt, we are not going anywhere, we are stagnant, we are selfish, we just think about ourselves. I feel like it is a result of something. And food can be one. So I want us to talk about what's the result from hunger.
Now, what's the result from hunger? It's not angry. Angry is another talk about the perspective, broad way of, let me say, angry is in English format.
Yeah.
I become sad,
get
vexed
mad
for anything so far. Like you talk to me, I bullshit you.
Yeah.
Angry man not get choice. Angry man not get sense. So the first thing kind of in mind, and it was an alter no more. Let's say we don't fool now because say I'm sorry, but say
yes,
that.
true.
You calm down. So that the one thing. Then in the make back, let me say the country to go back.
Yeah.
You need to go forward because everybody in lips they shake, everybody in mind they play on say, why are we starving? Why are we this? And when you say you are from Sierra Leone, you get people to find out. They say the richest country in Africa or in the world because of fertile minerals.
Yeah.
Well, how can we feed ourselves? This is the question you ask. Can we feed ourselves? If you take a look at these desert countries, the Mali, the Mauritania, you just look outside even say for me they get an actual soil for plants in very difficult. But yes, still they are managing.
Yeah.
They are not like if you take a ratio of them which they're far ahead of we.
Yeah.
Honestly, with all facts. So what are we gonna do? waiting at the thing, oh, don't try for do for tackle this problem. Like, when you talk about the result, it's like, now thing oh for look at and try for amend, if not all, at least 70 or 65%. Let's try to do our best. I don't mention say angry. Some man they become angry, vex for no good reason. But the reason is because of imbellion of law. As I mentioned, empty bag in the thing now. So that the result to one of the greatest thing that we call even country go backward. Some man ain't even gonna work in place. And go put and polite say in
No,
belly they
yeah,
run.
you know well.
Yeah, not well this that. Where some man kids tell you say in belly they run. Not like say go take limotio. If you tell her they go take limotio, just when say
the empty the belly more.
and they got to all the come.
Yeah,
So
sure.
when some man say in belly they run, say ask am first. You
Don't
don't eat.
eat.
The first thing that ask her before you ask her again, what do you eat? No, ask her say what do you eat. So you go tell her say, I know it's nothing. Automatically you don't get the result where you want for no. So this is the problem, At least make we try for embark and solve this problem. Amicable one. We can do one. We can do more than this. Sierra Leone, we are rich. We are blessed.
We are.
Everything in this country we have. Everything goes well. Good people. We are friendly. Me when I travel go Mauritania, I realize say Sierra Leone we are friendly. Those people they put me at their own border except for visa on arrival. The visa okay go for us. They terminate nanny. Also call back home now, so they have for a fresh money for then do another visa back. Those people were like, Sierra Leone, we are blessed in anything we are doing. But the thing is, we're not too consistent on what we try to achieve.
Yes, true.
We go start and find. Okay, let's say for instance, if they don't make like a big or like they don't really try for do so, the renovation, everything, especially them 2 to 3 years, you see they go back this way same way. Maintenance now will lack.
Yeah.
So they will maintain we belly a big deal.
Oh, boys, you're giving me lines. And we go take 2 more calls, just 2 calls, and we go end the show because we don't have any more time. And when you mentioned anger, that's actually a result of hunger.
Yeah.
We first see angry that you say na. We first see. I mean, it not eating that you say na.
The twisting face.
The twisting face. Stay. You not give me food for eating. You here disturbing me.
Yes.
But that's one result. And imagine what an angry person can do. Anything. Person angry can do, and you not get passion. So in fact, passion don't loss 9-8. Nothing can happen. And if you take it in a very broader perspective, cause the way they work at the office, in salary, you're not even enough for take care of family. And you get for feed in home. So what happens? Anytime we then tell them about change numbers, be in corrupt ways, what's the brown envelope? Because you know what they are thinking about? Most people they take bribery, they're thinking about their families, how they go feed their families. Not so much they think about luxurious life. So much they think about how they can go through the day.
Imagine the day in university, how many millions they don't spend
throughout
university.
Yes.
Then you can't pay that post 1 million. 1,500. So imagine if go to immigration. Immigration are one of the places that none will corrupt.
Oh wow.
Tell me more. All man they count you. Hey, count my feeling. As you feel forgive. You go to nanny forgive. You go. So imagine some man before in the command force, you don't get like a 600,000-700,000
per day.
Yeah, beside in your
in
your own salary. So all nanny they unbug the institution. All nanny they. Anyways, we'll continue.
I feel like we have more places like that, but me, I can't say. We have more places who say for make them feel you for me, you pay. For me and take you picture, you pay. And most of these places that place of law and order.
Yeah.
That's the problem. So if place of law and order is already in disarray and not following the law and order, what do you want other people to do? And we are not just here casting blames, but we are pointing out things so you can know that we are seeing, we have heard, with the yeri, with the see, and with the talk. So because we want things to be fixed. The reason why we need to go no side, because these things are not being fixed. And what you said, it's quite true. Not to more than talk. People have said it because it's happening. Right now, you don't even know the actual price to take a passport. Because everybody has their own price.
Yeah.
Everybody get your own price. Even the institution in your own price itself, we don't know. And therefore put on broad side. And there should be supervision going on.
You go immigration, there is no CCTV camera there. The people are the camera themselves.
They take care of themselves.
Yeah. So when they see they capture you, go in that corner.
Because something that happens usually is you don't even know where to go. When you go there, you get for the ask, who's I first for go, who's I next for go. You don't even know where and where. Like, we will not say there are no system in place. There are, but we don't know the system that is working.
Try to do better. That's all I can say.
Yeah, we can. We can actually try to do better. And as we are doing better in all those institutions, we should realize that agriculture is very important, and
Yeah.
it is the backbone of a nation. A nation that cannot feed itself is a nation heading for doom.
Just like, let me show you, you picking up for take care of them. Then I need to feed himself. Like, you go give you the kind of respect you deserve as a parent.
And they can do anything for feed themselves.
Yeah, you need to even forgive the respect when you
Yeah.
call them, they bullshit you. Anyway, because let me say, for instance, we don't even take the Western world life right now in Africa, because let me say, people living abroad, if them picking them, they don't find out say the parent for able to take care of them.
Yeah.
For what they just say the F word is so fast.
Yeah, it's true.
You know, even say we don't begin to adopt now so quick one. Because one, when you go you picking, it's not your own soul right for take care of them.
Yeah.
Make sure you don't go sleep with empty stomach.
Yeah.
Go to school, come back from school and meet food on
Yeah.
the table. But you know fit for camp, you get a market say go sell.
We take care of ourselves.
Yeah, then
Yeah.
imagine some man for say go sell, not the denying you put it in you go sell and pull your own and eat first.
Yeah.
Say tomorrow a ticket say hold me for.
Yeah,
You go can beat them.
it's true.
So I don't see a picking now old school. You know, when they pull up line and like interview I'm ask them, you need to go school, you come to go school, and you say and people like applying for cancel. But at the end of it, it's land say they can put on school.
That's happening a lot.
So like now something like this where they go on rapidly, which they cause all this. It's not only hunger, but poverty they in line.
Yes.
And they in line. Poverty and hunger they go together.
Together.
So like all that stuff they are like, even self with girl picking that with sisters them. Why make it again kill themselves saying
Yeah.
I want this
for
I want
property.
this, all that stuff there. So hunger is, let me say, not the center hub for all this distraction.
Yeah, it's true.
Is
It's
the,
true.
is the center for all this distraction, because I can't I can't like have an empty stomach. You talk to me like if I be angry, I can't sit down there. No.
Because they make you wait first.
Yeah. when you text me, what side you have for don't say I didn't know about father.
Yeah, they chop first.
Yes, because
Empty
life
bag.
is precious.
Yes, an empty bag cannot stand. Anyways, I really appreciate you having you here today. And I think some of the things that we can fix. One is remember, hunger is not only about empty stomach. It's about system injustice. It's about land grabbing. It's about unfair trade. It's about poor wages. It's about climate injustice and food wastage. We don't talk about inside Creole. We don't talk about all this inside Creole. And when people are denied access to food, they are denying access to their humanity. Remember.
I like now phrase.
Remember.
I like now phrase.
Yeah.
That make sure you type as enough.
Yeah, you put it on your status.
Yes. Said by Mary.
And in Sierra Leone, we have a lot to do, but we have lots of opportunities which we can use.
Yeah.
And it's not too late. We still get few people for feed. We're not cool. If you think about Nigeria and we compare to
Nigeria was a Christmas and Boko Pass.
True.
The one that
we're
we
not
mad. The one that we mad. Then Boko Pass with triple.
Imagine and not so mad no more. We get people away sick. We get people away.
Okay, let me see the people that are in hospital. Then Boko Pass.
Yeah, exactly.
Forget about the mad people.
So imagine that, and we still have a lot to do, and we have so much opportunities. And I know they talk about minerals, so I'm talking about even the land that we have that is fertile, that can grow things. That is an opportunity. I've seen people doing fish farming now, and I really appreciate them. I see leading LinkedIn. I don't know what they call her.
Yeah.
Yes. So I see and I spoke with her. I talk to people. I feel like we don't pass that day and age who say you see people doing well and you are envious of them.
You don't upload them.
You don't upload them. No, I talk to them. If I see you on Facebook, you are doing so much. You are doing well for the country. Me na salon na ending na me aid. Not so who. At the end of the day, not so who died in the limelight. Now, waiting salon they do.
Yeah.
They na salon then they see. Not to one person, nobody they see. And so if somebody's doing very good for salon. Like the lady, I think you know her, Maya Masandi, is that her name?
Sandy?
I know Sabi in surname. I had her on the show. Maya Ma, you don't, it be part
Okay,
of
okay, Mama Said.
Sahid, sorry.
Said,
Yes.
okay.
And she's doing so much. She's doing so
Fantastic.
well. So you see all these people doing so well, and they are young people.
Yeah.
And I talk about this Fatima lady. I spoke with her and I said, I would love to have you on the show, but she was traveling
Okay.
and she didn't have time to come on the show. But I really love what she's doing. They're into fish farming, and I see how he's so passionate about what they do. When they see person passionate about what they do, they share them all side. They share about it and they motivate other people to
Exactly.
actually do something for themselves and not only wait for the government for work for you. So the cause and effects, we have spoken about it: poverty, poor governance or bad governance, climate change. That also can be
Yeah,
a
yeah,
problem.
big, yeah.
But the climate change also now we are the contributing
Yeah.
factor when it comes to climate change. But let's not forget about the effects, which is malnutrition, which is stunted growth, which is kwashiorkor. But I see kwashiorkor people. Too much food not there for me to eat carbohydrates no more.
Uh,
Now we eat
those
bokuka.
days are gone. I mean, things like Kwashiorkor are doing after the war, people, because they
Yeah,
go extremely hunger.
yeah.
So like those days are
We
gone
still
now.
don't try. We don't come up from
Yeah,
extreme hunger. We just
yeah,
need to
yeah,
hunger
yeah.
now.
Those days into hunger. Now,
Yeah,
stage by stage.
yeah. But one thing we should actually do is to educate people about
More.
these things,
Yeah.
educate them more about these things. But I'm glad that a lot of people are into agriculture now. We had somebody on the show. We say in also get land where they did this guy for do something about it, and now you go through the ministry if you are interested
Yeah.
in cultivation or even animal or farm, whatever that is.
Say you need for visit to agriculture farm.
M-
You me,
Me, no,
yeah.
I have friends. I actually have friends. I get Emilia, a very young girl like me myself, and she has it's like a 5 acre land. It don't show me pictures, and she's doing well. It belongs to coal business. So there are people who are actually doing well, but I
Yeah.
don't want it to be just individuals.
At all.
That's the thing. And me said we are considering it. We all go into agriculture so we can feed ourselves.
Yeah.
Because I think that would be the option. We can feed ourselves
Yeah.
if nothing is being done
Yeah,
about it.
let that word it be like a slogan. We can feed ourselves.
Yeah. I'm actually saying lines here.
In a rapper, When you-
Anyways, I mean, Agapa, we'll
yes.
consider the next job. If things don't work in the agriculture field, we'll just go
Yeah.
into music.
No, that one thing where I can say agriculture people. It's not really easy though. It's not really easy because you get forget your time. So man at the very first time for putting food inside soil,
Yeah.
inside poto or take hold. So man not used to add work.
Mm.
You understand? But the thought of it say no, this is something we need to give back to people. As I say, when you save a life, you don't save your own nation life.
Nation, yeah.
So imagine you cultivate a whole land in a 5 acre
Mm.
purely is for rice.
Yeah.
You know how many seed bag of rice now it's so much that you import them. Sorry,
You export,
you
yeah,
export
and you
them.
still
Then
sell now.
that they count more
Revenue,
more
yeah.
revenue not only to you but at least the people that back with the work. At least not
Yeah.
make you work as they make one carry. Therefore enjoy it then they get.
Mm.
Make agriculture not be like something like a what I go say something where like a fun job for you.
Yeah,
You
no.
go outside, you go take selfie. No, not a
Mm-mm.
studio. Now your place outside they work. At least make people then realize say we are doing this for save
Yeah,
lives.
yeah, it's true.
So make agriculture always be there at the center. Make who drive out this hunger business.
Yeah, it's true.
It's not really easy. It's not really easy as I say. No, me sometimes I can blame people, but I not keep blame people enough. Because me when I be dey go eat my cookie bafa, I make always tell my say make am fine. But
Yeah.
again, where you dey go for go buy stuff? Imagine some months I don't spend 1,500,000. How
Mm.
much I get out of it?
Yeah.
Not even enough. So like you no go blame them back again. Some man back again, he dey blame my back because the way I in the sell. Anyway, the system.
The system, we bad to the system and the
eh,
system bad, so but we will get better.
yeah,
I feel like there are people who really are considerate and God fearing
yeah,
in
yeah.
whatever they are doing, but then couple and market, please, may they like I dey.
Mm.
No touch am. Sugar couple, yes couple, may then they like I dey, because people are really suffering to have money, and if they are trying to eat, May they eat fine.
Mm.
At least may they eat fine.
Somehow, as I say, now occasionally therefore it's fine.
Yeah.
Because let me see, like we already come, they invite our family friends, say, okay, we all go this, that, blah, blah, blah. You go see all it. For let me say after 6 months, you see beef. Not to beef and bono. You see beef. Hey my god, that guy they go smile.
Like I'm smiling right now.
I know they for me, they go to now my
No. I'm on a diet, people. Anyways, I really love having you on the show. We will just close this. I will talk about what's happening for you, and even though it is fast small, but not the far because
the 5 minutes.
preparation are ongoing. And just a closing remark: hungry for justice means demanding systems where no child sleeps hungry, and where farmers are respected, and where food is not a privilege but a guaranteed right. That's what we mean. That's what we have been talking about today.
Yeah.
For the
Not
whole
a
of today,
privilege, not
it's not a privilege. It should be a guaranteed right. We don't talk about all the covenants and all the policies that have been passed. It should be a guaranteed right. No child should sleep hungry.
all.
No home should suffer from hunger. And we can, and we have the opportunities. We have everything blessed by God
Yeah.
to us. So if we can really, 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 really work on it. And a hungry man is not a free man. And this is what Adlia Stevenson said. A hungry man is not a free man because you can do anything for anybody. Anybody will promise you.
He's still there in jail time with himself.
Yes.
That's why they don't matter talk now.
Yes, it's true. And you can work for anybody. You can do anything
Anything.
just to
You can say yes at all, even if you somebody will like
Yeah.
you past 10 to 15
It's saw in Jacob. We saw what happened.
Yeah.
For Kokoyebe. That's what they say. Anyways, boys, what is happening? What is happening on your side?
Thank you. Really, it's really tough. One of the greatest challenge we had to get now is like a sponsor or partnership because this still thing as we don't mention agriculture, also agriculture are the backbone for a country. So like myself, they go through a lot on that right now. Like I've been on shows, talking on different shows, them being on newspapers, and I've been distributing letters. And up to now, I don't even get a call say we can partner with you and all that. And remember, this is not all about me. Yeah, this is about Sierra Leone. I did this simply because I know the narrative about my country, saying because we're into drugs now, this push business, America don't restrict way for visa business and all that, like we don't get a stain. Just like when somebody very white, you get a stain, which you think of for removal. It's either a remover or if another t-shirt or polo. So I'm doing this for Sierra Leone, as I can always say. I'm doing this for Sierra Leone.
Hello.
Yeah.
Good morning.
And my contribution is that
Uh-huh.
the Kristo Oplana, they call for Martini, remember to say, we know if you can say in a farmer, they don't take you as drop out.
Oh.
Yeah, obviously, like if ambulance can say, if not serious in a school, you become a farmer. But no one let them watch it so that another watch them and then so that we did. Because let them, the need for parasite like how they do to farming is a good job.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the richest man in Sierra Leone is a farmer.
Yes.
Yeah. So now that's my contribution. Thank you.
Thank you so much. That was very, very lovely.
I really agree to what you say. When you go into a farming, they talk about that. Not only about the up country, but even
Yeah.
So like in any field so far where you found yourself, where you love, it's like forget all they say you're not serious. You want to become a musician, you go to school, they say you're not serious.
Yeah.
So you try for do campet, they say you're not serious. But this are side hustling. When A is wrong, B can come in.
So does that relate to what you're doing? Like you feel like some people, do you think some people see that you wanting to partake or do this attempt?
No, some people they say like na a opportunity more I get like for where for just catch fame and all that.
Okay.
No, I'm not doing this for catching fame. If I was want to do this for catching fame, I should like always doing it like for myself. Like I don't even put this rebellion flag there.
Yeah.
But there is something that I see we are lacking behind. If we know they get promoted, like having like international recognition,
Yeah. How can we have?
how can we? Because by so doing, you will get people that will come as
Yeah.
tourists.
Yep.
You get people that will come in, so maybe we can't even can invest in
Mm-hmm.
Sierra Leone. Sierra Leone are doing great by doing having some record holders.
Yep.
You're talking about Mameka alone. In name no will ever die because simply because he don't make a footprint not only for himself but for
For the
Sierra Leone.
country. Yeah.
So even though if they talk about, let me say, past players in Inter Milan, in name always is showcase. We are also in common as Sierra Leone. So if me they try for do this, and they try for do this for gain cheap popularity.
Yeah.
Me now one person was I very very shy. You understand? But I really like fun when you know me. But like we are in coming on Facebook, blah blah blah. Me when I go on Facebook, when I post, I just accommodate immediately. I get more time on Instagram. But like I need to do this out of like selfish
Yeah.
interest. I'm doing this for Sierra Leone because I love Sierra Leone, and Sierra Leone is the only place I know. I'm a bad land. If Sierra Leone can't give me, let me give Sierra Leone. This is why I go in for this stuff. So there's always like you can give.
Yeah, it's true.
But really, I pray that I get sponsorship as I mentioned because that's the big challenge. The location always there, and thank fans Sierra Leone for they give me the opportunity because I'm not pay for the place.
Okay, that's great.
Because that was what thing where I will think about like it will kill me the more because location for book for that place they even say for 1 minute or 2 minutes it will really cost a lot. So they give me it for free, and also me the police of Sierra Leoneans them make they come and support me in any way possible, and I gonna need the crowd. Look at Elder Bassi. 3,000 people came for witness in record. Imagine just like a cooking biggest cooking jollof rice in the pot. People they come and it make over like 6,000 some hundred foods them. You know, they put inside bowl for give
Yeah.
people them.
Yeah.
So like you see the love how Nigerians they pursue to even people they try for do great. Because at the end of the day, it's Nigeria.
Nigeria.
When you click on BBC,
Nigeria.
CNN,
Nigeria.
Nigeria. So imagine why we can't do this for ourselves. Not about Boise, but Sierra Leone,
Yeah.
Sierra Leone, Sierra Leone. At least when we name the fly, where the country, the country they go to the limits. People they will say, we not expect.
Yes, true.
So like you see in Nigeria, they are pursuing in terms of film industry, music, breaking record, setting record. So likewise, we say for even if me attempt, I'm not fortunate for win, but I go give God the praise because
Yeah.
what I make, till tomorrow I go say I attempt this record,
Yeah.
and Sierra Leone go be attest to that.
Yeah.
So me know say by God they probably break this record.
We trust you. We
Yeah,
do.
and you for the part of the 100 people,
I
Mary,
am.
you for dead on
I'm
all,
going to be.
on all serious note for the if you for wear the number 1 or number 2, number
Yeah.
3 because there will be a number tag on
Okay.
people that will get 14 up.
Okay.
So like not like a cheating and all that.
Yeah, it's true.
So at least they will know so we did this in a truthful way, you know. So like this is it. A lot be going on for me, and I give God the praise because it's not really easy. And I've started my school tour. I started at my own school, so I attend a government kingdom. Yesterday I was at PO, but unfortunately, the administrative said I need to write them letters. So
Okay.
they go give me a time
Yeah.
for everything. So like that's what I'm looking at. And also, they try for set up a meeting with Mary,
Okay.
where your namesake, where like we're gonna get a discussion me into, they go give me some total advice,
Okay.
insights, and I instead of breaking record and all that the struggle we go through, at least that go motivates me and never give up.
All right. That's beautiful. Anyways, thank you for being part of the show. We are at the end of the show. And remember, Hungary is a justice. To stop hunger is justice. And it's freedom. And Salon, we're not going to celebrate independence and we still get people to sleep with hunger. So this is how we end the show for today. And I was really happy to have you here. The one day we comments on Facebook, which I should go through very, 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 very fast, very quickly. I know Kilek left me comment at MBN. Okay, we have Emmanuel Willie. He said, "Good morning to you too. All what you are saying is true. The 3 most basic things for our lives are food, clothes, and shelter. But do all of us have these things? No. Our leaders need to do more. What is government doing about feed salon? yeah, and other things. It is very difficult for a layman to have $1 a day. So this is very hard from Emmanuel Willie. Emmanuel Willie, that is so true. And we ask the government to work on it. So we'll see what we can do.
Because we are the government.
Yeah, we'll see what we can do. And this is how we end the show for today. I really appreciate you being here with me. And I want to say, I think Mr. Boise first go say bye-bye and I'll follow
Yeah, I
after.
want to say thank you everybody, both with the people here online and when you're listening on radio. I want to say thank you for your contribution. Let's be a Sierra Leone at all cost.
Okay. And that's so me to end the show for today. Say bye-bye. See you tomorrow.
Bye.
Imagine a world where money transfer and microfinance is quick and instant. Imagine a world where your dream house comes to life, where your delivery needs are covered, your travel plans are sorted out with ease and convenience. You'd love that, won't you? Now imagine Dolphin Express, where your money transfers, microfinance, bakery and pastry desires, logistics and procurement, building and construction services, and all your travel plans are catered for efficiently and affordably. Find us in Freetown at number 38 Town Jue and Bo at number 98 Bahama Road. Call us now at 079 460578 or 076 804017. Dolphin Express. We're just one call away.